for the skins, and let's move on to the game changes next, beginning with systems. Our very first change is for the item Night Harvester. If anything, this is going to be a buff because the item will now include a finished codex in its recipe. In other words, players will have another purchase that they can make on the way to completing the mythic item. Notably, it's also a purchase that will grant them an earlier access to bonus ability haste. The second system change is for Keystone for the skins, and let's move on to the game changes next, beginning with systems. Our very first change is for the item Night Harvester. If anything, this is going to be a buff because the item will now include a finished codex in its recipe. In other words, players will have another purchase that they can make on the way to completing the mythic item. Notably, it's also a purchase that will grant them an earlier access to bonus ability haste. The second system change is for Keystone.
Hello, so right now I'm making a sweet and sour pork. I'm actually going to cut my pork because I used a different cut than what the recipe calls for. See, I decided I want to do it more like strips. Okay. So now that I've got this cut, I'm just going to set it aside. Get a bowl. So in this bowl, I need to combine soy sauce, ginger, and garlic in this bowl. So I've got my soy sauce, reduced sodium. And I think it's only 1 tablespoon. A tablespoon of fresh ginger. I've got brown because it's cheaper. So about a tablespoon. Okay. Now I'm gonna mix these up, which is I don't like the way that looks. So I'm also gonna add the strawberry jam and some salsa now instead. I got some low sodium, well, 0 sodium for that. And salsa. Yeah, that'll be easier to spread out. I'm also going to add a little bit of parsley. Alright. Now, let's get it ready. So, I got my skillet. I put some extra virgin olive oil in it. And my meat. Because of how I cut it, I'm just going to put them in there as much as I can. And then when they start cooking, flip it with the spatula to make sure it cooks all the way through. There. Now it's that. I'm gonna put that on to cook for 2 or 3 minutes before I add this. And then when it's all done, I got myself some sweet and sour pork.